Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And I just want to say happy first week of your virtual learning. This is Mr. G or Mr. Genova, your tech teacher. And today we'll be learning on how to utilize or how to use your Gmails or email. Gmail because it's from Google and they use Gmail. And by the end of this video, you should be able to send an email to your teachers, your friends, and even yourself. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna ask you guys to send an email to yourself just to test it out, kind of see what will happen. So let's get to it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to open up Google Chrome. It's your standard or your default web browser on your Google Chromebooks. So you want to double click that, and it should take you here to the home page of Google. Don't worry about my background. I know it's black. You can customize it, but that's a totally different topic that we can go over next time. So moving forward, top right corner of the screen of the page, top right, if you want to follow my mouse right here, top right, you can see Gmail, images, and the Google Apps in the letter of your name with a colored circle behind it. So first today we're doing Gmail. So I'm going to click on Gmail. It should take you to your inbox. This is what your Gmail looks like. Again, don't worry about my background. We will talk about customizing your own background and how you can customize it. But if it's your first time using Gmail, Google is going to ask you how you want your inbox to be set. You can have it comfortable. I think there's a default and compact. I think I have mine on the default. And this is what it looks like. So if you have already been added to the classes by your teachers, you should get an email from them saying that, hey, you're part of this class. Click on it if you want to see it, and then you would go to their Google Classroom. But it's a different topic again. So let's just get familiar with the format of this page. The middle, this middle chunk right here, this is your inbox. This is where you will get your mails. On the very left side, this is your navigation panel, and you will see different types of categories such as inbox, your starred, snooze, sent, drafts. I'm on the inbox right now, but if you see these stars on the left side of the email, that means you can specifically star them, and then if you want to click on start, this way you'll see, like, I usually star my important emails that sometimes I may have to go back to. And yeah, so there you go. And those boxes on the left side of the email, you get to select them, so you can either archive them, report as spam, you can delete them, you can mark as read, and stuff like that. We'll go more into details about that, but today we'll be learning on how to compose an email. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to write an actual email. So on the left side at the very top, click on the plus with compose on it. So click. This should pop out. Yours will totally look different because this is my email, my work email, but yours will probably look different. So this is what the message is. It'll say new message. So the first line will say to. This means that it is the person you are sending to. So for example, if you're sending an email to your teacher, you would write their names here. So I'm going to type in my name, and then sometimes it'll autofill or auto suggest you with some. So you just want to click on it, make sure that you have the right email, because if not, chances are you'll be sending it to a different person, or it'll bounce back to you because this email does not exist. You can send it to multiple people. So after that, you can send it to yourself again. I'm just giving you examples, but if let's say you made a mistake, you want to click on this X and it's gone. So the subject for this one, you have to be specific, because when teachers are in piles of their emails just like mine, you can see that the bolded letters over here, the first thing that they see is the subject. So this one says JWB face mask, order yours today. So when I'm reading all my piles of emails, the first thing I'm going to read is the subject. So make sure when you write your subject, it has to be super specific so that teachers will know if it's urgent or if they need help. Let's say you need help with the homework. So you put need help with homework, but make sure you ask yourself, like, hey, which homework do I need help in? I want to put 1. And go, so that teachers will know which homework it is you're talking about. And then on the body, on the next line, this is where you'll actually start typing in detail of what you actually need help in. So the first thing you want to write is a greeting. So you want to do hello, good morning, good afternoon, and then so I want to put hello, and then their name, Mr. / Mrs. or Miss, and then their last name, and you want to press enter a couple of times, maybe 2 or 3 times. That's it. 1, 2, 3. And then this is where you write your detailed message. So, I am having trouble with the questions on homework 1. I do not fully understand the questions. There you go. Something like that. It's totally up to you on how much information you want to put, but the more information and the more detail you put it, the better for the teacher, so that they can help you right away. And after you're done with this, you always end with a salutation or your ending message. You know, you can either say thank you, have a nice day, or have a nice day, have a great day, have a great weekend. So I'm gonna put have a nice day, exclamation point if you want, and then press enter again, and you want to put your name. Sometimes if you're typing on the body, Google will actually suggest you with some words that you guys can use. So let's say if you put I need help, it would be like kind of in a grayish color. It would have an auto suggestion. So if you guys want to play around with that, it won't have anything right now because I'm sending it to myself. But let's say if I were to reply to a teacher, then it will have like auto suggestions. Sometimes it'll have like auto replies down here where you just click on it and it'll send right away. But we'll figure that one out later on. So yeah. So once you hit that, you want to click send. If you want to attach a picture, let's say you take a picture of what homework you actually need help in, you want to just click on this at the very bottom next to the A. You want to click on this paperclip. It's called attach files. You want to click on it, and it should take you to your downloads, and you just want to look for that picture, click on it, and press insert, and it should be able to add it there. Once you're done, send it. This little arrow, drop down arrows, it says more send options. This lets you schedule to send. Let's say you're in the weekend and you kind of don't want to bother your teachers over the weekend. You can schedule send. You can either do tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, Monday morning, or you can pick a date and time when to send it, which is good. So once you're done, you want to click send. I sent it to myself so that you're able to see it. So I got it, and then so it says me, or it should say your name, and then in bolded letters it says need help with homework 1. And there you go. You want to click on it, and there you go. So for this short little practice that you want to do, so you want to click on compose. Make sure you send an email to your friend, or to your friend, or to yourself, but mainly to yourself, because they probably may not be expecting an email from you. So just type in your name. It should again auto suggest that it is you, and then you just want to put test number 1, and then you just want to type in some blabbles and then click send, and then there you go. It should send right away, and there you have it. And that's how you send an email. Next time we'll be going over more in depth of the mechanics of Google, Gmail, and yeah. Hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions, ask. Don't forget to ask. Email me. Don't forget to use them emails. And yeah, thank you guys. Bye.